What is up, Toro fans? How's it going? Another edition of Tauros All Access. Coby Brault here with the man, the myth, the legend, Ken Oda. And we got much to talk about today, Ken. A lot going on in Toro land. We'll start with the newest addition to the Toro staff. Coach Cody Campbell bringing in a second assistant coach for the first time since his first season. Mike Meredith joining the staff.
Yeah, Mike was up a little bit towards the end of the year after his season had ended, and hung out with Tyler and Cody, and I think it was a pretty good fit right away. And I'm excited to see what having a second assistant means for this staff. Haven't had that since Cody's first year when Jake Howie and Darren Banks were here, so I think it frees Cody up to do a little bit more scouting. It also just broadens the scouting reach because all three coaches will be doing scouting, all three coaches working with the players, and I think overall it'll make for a better experience for the guys.
Yeah, and Mike coming after a long career, finishing up his career at SUNY Brockport in New York, a D3 school where he was a 2-year captain, son of a longtime NCAA coach, so bringing that experience in, getting his feet wet in the coaching world, and we're excited to have him up here in Minot.
And shame on me for not checking this earlier, but before that he played for Walpole, so 4 years in college. 4 years ago, Cody was coaching in Walpole before he came here.
Yeah.
So I believe that means that Mike played for Cody, so he should be familiar with the systems and all of that.
Yeah, absolutely, and just kind of coaches. I wouldn't say coach has a unique coaching style, but he definitely has a style to how he coaches for sure. But moving on to our next topic, we had the league awards came out. That was 2 weeks ago now? Week and a half ago?
No show last week.
Yep.
You and I forgot to coordinate our travel. We were both gone on Thursday, so no show last week. But last week the league announced all of their league awards, and congrats to Ian Spencer.
Yeah, Ian Spencer making the Central All-Division team, along with it was Alex Sorenzo, Luke Malkasian were the other forwards from Austin. Obviously, top 2 point scorers in the league. You would have assumed that. Defenseman Matthew Rafalski out of Bismarck, Kyle Miller out of St. Cloud, and then Tomas Anderson, one league MVP and obviously all-division goalie for the Robertson Cup winning Bismarck Bobcats. A bit of a snub there in our very biased opinion for our man Adam Mahler.
Adam Mahler led all the defensemen in the league with 14 goals. He was 16 goals.
Yep.
14 in the regular season, though.
Right,
so he was also sixth in plus minus at plus 30. He was top 5 in points for defensemen. I know Miller had more points, but almost all of them came as power play assists. That was the big difference there. And Miller was only plus 5 compared to Mahler's plus 30. Rafalski, no doubt a good defenseman for the team that went on to win the whole thing. So you understand that to a point, but fewer points than Adam Mahler, fewer goals, fewer assists, and I think was plus 20 or something, as opposed to plus 30. So by the numbers, and I think watching all year by the eye test, I thought Adam Mahler should have been ahead of both of them. He certainly plays a physical style, so it wasn't like he was lacking in that department, but the voters went the way the voters went. So
right, and still got to give huge congrats to Ian Spencer tying Toro's single season record in points, tying Hunter Longy, and just can go on and on all day talking about Spence. So shout out to Spence, Central All-Division team, a very high honor there. Moving on to everyone's favorite segment going on this summer. We got the Krolls Goal of the Season tournament happening right now. Let's go through who won last week's matchup.
Last week, Gavin Middendorf, his breakaway goal against Austin in the regular season. That one won over Billy Batten's first goal from Teddy Bear Toss night. And Ohanneson's OT winner over Aberdeen in April in the regular season. That one edged out Yohala, who features prominently in this week's matchups.
Yeah, transitioning into this week's matchup. First matchup you're going to see is Parker Newman's goal against North Iowa, kind of later in the year, going up against Jesse Yohala's OT winner in Game 2 against Austin. Second matchup, Braden Jockums against Watertown, going up against another Jesse Yohala goal versus St. Cloud back in October, I believe it was.
Yep.
So here those are. Get your votes in on the Tauros Hockey mobile app.
John Small beats Sergat to the point. Shot from Jockums, it's in. Braden Jockums, his first goal as a Toro, and it comes in a clutch time. Toros lead 3-2.
Not a power play marker, but
working near side, centering pass there. Wasn't able to find anyone. Gibbs will carry far side as he skates in. Backhanded try in on net. That one will find the back of the net. Toros on the board, less than a minute into the first period. I believe it's going to be Jesse Uhala finding the back of the net once again for the Toros. That's going to go for his 6th on the year. Toros strike early. So we're getting another look at it here. And Ken, if you're Cody Campbell, that's exactly the start you wanted.
it's Gibbs who really makes that play.
He takes a swipe at it, kept in by Edwards. Shot there to the right side, they score! The Toros take a 2-goal lead.
It's Newman.
Parker Newman. Beautiful shot from the right wing.
Out to neutral. Lorenza and Mahler after. Mahler wins the race, gives to Fleming. Fleming looks up ice for Uhala. Uhala gains the line on the near side. Looks to cut to the middle. Uhala in. Shot, it's in! Toros win! Toros lead 2-0 in the Central semifinal. Jesse Uhala with the game winner. Just 44 seconds into the extra session.
Again, fans, you can vote for the Krolls goal of the season. This week's matchup will go live on the Tauros Hockey mobile app at 4 o'clock. So make sure 4:01, get in there, vote for which one you think is going to be the winner. A lot of Jesse Uhala there, so maybe one Uhala and one,
It's going to be hard to beat the OT winner in the playoffs.
Right.
I mean, A, it was a sweet goal, and B, the meaning of an OT winner in the playoffs.
Right.
No offense to Parker Newman, but we've put up a lot of goals against North Iowa over the last few years.
You are not wrong there, Ken. As we transition into the NAHL entry draft recap, Toros taking 13 guys yesterday, hoping to have all 13 up here at main camp in a few weeks. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, NAHL entry draft yesterday. Toros had the 29th overall pick and took Mario Fate out of Omaha.
Yeah, a player that Cody had his eye on. I don't know if he'll like us saying this, but he was actually contemplating trying to trade up in the draft to get his guy. Opted to stay put, and it worked out. Got the guy he was looking for. So, hats off all around to our scouting staff identifying a player. And sometimes the best move is the move you don't make. Cody stays put, keeps all of his other draft capital, and gets the guy he wanted. Yep. And then in the second round,
third round,
yep. Second pick for the Toros, third round. Toros go way far away. We haven't had a Russian player in a long time. Yeah,
Artem Prima, 16-year-old. Both of these first two picks are very young, two 16-year-olds, but a forward out of Russia. Played for the Black Bear Academy in suburban Philadelphia last season and put up 67 points in 46 games. So have a feeling that he's going to be a very, very fun player to watch this year. And this forward group just keeps getting deeper and deeper, building off of the addition of Luca Ori and of, who was the other guy we added?
Brady Zugek.
Zugek, yep, that's right. So, I mean, a lot of very, very deep at the forward position as it currently stands. And speaking of forwards, later in the draft, added Minot native, guy we've tendered for the last few seasons, Mackley Morelli, officially drafted to the Toros. So hoping that Mackley can show up and try out for us this year.
Much shorter commute for him. His house is probably 1.5 miles, 2 miles from the rink, whereas Artem Prima coming, I believe I looked it up yesterday, 5,102 miles away. So a little bit longer trip for him. I doubt he'll be for main camp, but you can all be here for main camp.
Yep, main camp in 2 weeks. That is Thursday the 26th, correct?
Yep, starts Thursday the 26th. That runs through Sunday morning. We'll have a full schedule out sooner. You'll be able to see the guys we've talked about. Also, if you want to catch up on the rest of the draft picks, a couple intriguing goaltending prospects, a few defensemen as well. Right up on gotoros.com, you can see all 13 picks the Toros made yesterday.
Yep, Ken with a great article on Toros.com as always. Also going on here in Toroland, last thing we got for you guys, the Summer Signature Series Week 6 is live right now as we are currently standing here. I'm pulling it up because I don't remember exactly what we got on here. We have a Lucas Wedin framed poster that's autographed. We got a Age Outs autographed team helmet, a autographed puck with the case by none other than Iron Hands number 13, Davin Nichols, a autographed Leo Sabulis Magic City jersey, and a Billy Batten autographed stick. All those available on winwithdash.com.
Yep, or just click, if you've got the Toro Hockey mobile app, there's the digital auction tab. You can get your bids in there and pick up your prizes next week.
Yep, and with that being said, if you have any prizes from previous weeks, our office, we're usually here about 9 to 5, Monday through Thursday, so feel free to stop in or just give the office a call and set up a time for us to link up with you and get you your winnings.
Last thing, just thought of this now. We will be at Arts in the City tonight. EJ Rose, local artist, will be presenting us with some pretty cool paintings. We'll get some pictures out from that, but make sure to stay tuned on how you can get your hands on one of the paintings we are grabbing here tonight, or just come out to Arts in the City tonight in downtown Minot and check out the paintings EJ did for us.
That is some great foreshadowing right there, Ken. With that, another edition of All Access in the books. We hope everyone has a great weekend, and we will see you all next week.